Hi Aries, welcome to your daily reading, and this is going to be an update on the Mercury Retrograde, which is going on right now. So the Mercury Retrograde basically started yesterday, but it's in full force today. And Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun, is sort of moving in against the normal orbit, and it is retrograde. So it's at 10 degrees of Aquarius, which is air sign energy. And air sign energy usually has to do with communication, spoken or written, but it can also have to do with anything related to communication, which can be technology, cell phones, sometimes travel, because that's, you have to talk to people to travel. And there's Venus retrograde in Capricorn aligning as well with this. So it could have some kind of effect on your love life. So we also have Uranus retrograde. Uranus is the innovator, the rebel, and this is directly aligned at a resistant energy squared 90 degrees right to this Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde causes conflicts or resistant energy already, because it's kind of like you were planning on going to a restaurant 5 minutes away from your house. You jump in the car, and when you get outside, there's construction everywhere and possibly a 5-car crash. And instead of taking 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get to the restaurant, it takes 30. And then when you leave the restaurant and you're trying to come home, it takes another 30. So what should have taken, say, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, takes triple the time. And that's very frustrating. And it does impact your ability to be impulsive, which could be Uranus and Taurus. Like if you want to do something that has to do with freedom. So Uranus is represented by the Fool card in Tarot. So Uranus energy is very free. It's like, I want to do something. I want to be not impulsive, spontaneous. So you want to be spontaneous. You want to go do something. This resistant energy in Aquarius has to do with also large groups of other people. So there's a resistant energy to being able to be spontaneous and go do something fun on the drop of a hat and just go do something, because there's this sort of, and it's all energy. So you can overcome this energy. Like, astrology isn't the end all be all. Like, it's not going to govern your life. You can have a positive attitude. If you're sitting in a 4-hour car jam though on the freeway, that could really affect the way you feel, because it's just frustrating on all levels. Or say your cell phone dies and you were expecting a very important phone call, and your cell phone runs out of battery right when you were needing the phone, and it can just lead to a lot of issues. So it's all energy. Every planet represented in our solar system has to do with an energetic factor, and it rules over a certain astrology that also brings with it an energy. So Aquarius is very light and free, and it's, groups of people. It's the age of Aquarius. But with this energy of Saturn and Mercury retrograde, there's a resistance. It's like, no, 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 pull back your energy, fall back in line, and oh no, 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 you can't do that. We have a T-square as well with Neptune. So there's 2 other squares going on. Neptune squared to Gemini, which is fantasy, illusion, connecting to Gemini, communication between friends, family, neighbors. Which to me, fantasy can also be lies or things that are misrepresented. And then we have here Neptune squared to Mars in Sagittarius. Mars in Sagittarius is people who take action in groups, and there's this sort of fantasy connected to that. So it could be, I don't know how a fantasy would affect a group, something that's not real, it's an illusion. It's mostly made in your mind. It's squared to, though, an action or a force amongst other people. And then we have this Mars energy in direct opposition to logical energy of Gemini. So it's almost like people could be impulsive. They take action, they want to do something, but they don't think it through. So maybe with this energy, what it's telling you is to think it through first. If you're going to go out, check an app or check some kind of app where you, like Waze, I know shows you where there's traffic accidents or construction. So you could check Waze. You could make sure your phone is charged. You have to use your brain because it's rising Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury as well. So the moon in Cancer here is very powerful because the moon does rule over the house of Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. It's emotions and intuition and being very receptive and perceptive as opposed to action-oriented energy of Capricorn. So, you know, it is a cardinal sign. Cancer is a go-getter, but it's a very perceptive go-getter, somebody who is intuitive, and they have very strong emotions about things. It could be overreacting with a moon in Cancer too. So you want to think things through. You want to have a plan because Uranus in Taurus, positively aligned to Pisces, could make you feel like, I want to go do something that I've been thinking about all week. I've been thinking about going to this certain place and I've had this whole plan in my mind. So you have to think it through because this Mercury energy in Aquarius affects large groups of people. It's not just one or two. You could have an idea like, I want to go to this certain event. Like, for instance, the LA Art Show I think is coming. So you'd be like, well, I want to go to this art show. I'm just not even going to buy a ticket. I'm just going to show up. But you didn't know everybody else in the city is going to the same art show, and now you can't buy a ticket. And that's how the resisting energy between Uranus, which is impulsive and spontaneous, and Taurus is Venus, so it could be something like an art show. It's squared to this resistant energy that affects lots and lots of people. So just as long as you have a plan, you should be good. You might have to plan more than you normally would. Like if you say, well, normally I just jump in the car and I go 10 minutes away and it's no problem. Yes, but not right now. So make sure your phone is charged. Check your car and make sure like your car is all good with the tires and everything, because you don't want a blown tire in this energy. If you are traveling, going on a flight, double check for like delays and all that before you get in the car and go to the airport. If you make a reservation in the restaurant, you just do something where, you know, because whatever you do, probably everybody else is going to do it too. Mercury and Aquarius. Lots and lots of people are going to do the same thing. So you could be like, well, I was just wanting to go to this, say you wanted to do something where normally there's not a lot of people there, like go on a hike, and then you get to this hiking spot and there's like a whole entire church group and they've taken the entire parking lot up and you can't find a place to park, and all of that energy, and it just causes a resistance within you that's fueled by frustration, which is Mars to Neptune squared. It's like you can't get to your fantasy. Okay, so the sun is positively aligned with Gemini, and the sun is fame and fortune in Capricorn and being disciplined. So I feel like I said, if you have an itinerary and a plan in mind, things will work out well for you here. And you should be perfectly fine. You don't have to be subject to the energy. You can control, and you can have control over a certain amount of it. All right, so now I'm going to do Aries Tarot for the day. I know I did a weekend read, but this is just a daily, and it is Saturday the 15th, 2022, Temple Path. So possibly a lot of you are just focusing on your spirituality right now. Show us the cards here for Aries. Show us the cards for Aries. Ah, we got Jesus, the healer of the ages. To me, so in this deck, the Jesus energy is it's symbolic of a very big supernatural blessing coming your way. It's something from beyond your control. So this is, you know, a blessing, angels, profound healing, the light of the divine consciousness pouring out onto you in a loving and powerful, with healing intention. It will bring resolution to physical, mental, or emotional ill, helping you to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You could have felt a very strong presence around you. You can also call upon your angels for a transformation if you need vitality, balance, or renewal. This is a very important healing taking place. Okay, so let's pull the cards here, Aries, and see what's popping up for you. All right. So Christ energy is also Christ consciousness, which is kind of a different theory, but Christianity is the Savior and belief. It all goes from belief in the Savior. And, you know, it's just a very nice energy. But I feel like it is the energy of the Savior here. So what do we have here for Aries? Oh my God, I said it to you before. Like, this card is not, it is not like bent. It is not, this is emotional wish fulfillment, wishes that are coming true for you in your life. This is a divine blessing with this card coming out here. Okay. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Could be good news about money or finance. Could be an earth sign. Oh boy. We're getting the Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, and a victory over difficulties. The Ace of Swords overcomes the Ten of Swords. So you're overcoming some situation here. We do have the Chariot, a victory through determination, which says to me, you went through some trials or tribulations, things that were difficult, and you kept moving ahead. This is symbolic of a victory. We have an air sign energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's coming into the future here? Okay, we have a Page of Cups, a very sweet, nice message. Kindness. Maybe a message of love. We have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it's coming up as your energy. So you're very grounded. Your money could be doing quite well here. You could just also be very grounded. We have the Wheel of Fortune around you. So things are starting to change in your favor. Wow, you're wanting an Ace of Water, a new potential for love, peace, or happiness. Okay, let's see, I got like a whole bunch all at once. So I think, so in the Celtic cross, you can go this direction with the cards as well. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could also be getting some, you know, communication from a person. You may have been pushing ahead, refusing to give up. What is the outcome here for Aries. Show us the outcome of this whole scenario. It's obviously a wish. It has to do with the way you feel. You feel like celebrating because the Wheel of Fortune starts to turn around you. Show us the outcome for Aries here. Wow. Okay, so we got the Judgment. We have a rebirth. We have an atonement. The Judgment represents the day of judgment, a judgment call, a rebirth, a transformation. 9 of Coins is on the bottom. Money and luxuries, doing well financially. Okay, so it could also be a rebirth of a person. There could be a person coming back around. The Judgment is a restoration. It's being restored. Okay, so what do we have here for the Judgment energy? Okay, I was just thinking Ace of Coin, because Ace of Coin is what the Page of Coin is delivering. A message regarding a contract, a document, money, a lump sum, or the start of something new. But it could be just something that is establishing, like, wow, bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, the Hero, the Victory. Yeah, it kind of looks like you went through a phase where you were just so not very inspired. Maybe you weren't feeling well. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups. You had to walk away from a situation that was very upsetting, perhaps, or nerve-wracking, something that was... I feel like, okay, this Chariot could be the past, because it looks like you had some difficulties in the past. You're getting some information where it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a King. So you're getting a professional information, text, email, phone call, letter, that has to do with overcoming some kind of failure or stressful situation. Yeah, 2 of Swords. So you're getting Ace of Swords to the 2 of Swords. It's like you didn't have the information and now you will. You're getting this Ace of Coin and Judgment. So you're being given an opportunity, a document, any of those things. What do we have here with the Judgment and Ace of Coin? Queen of Water. Okay, so compassion. Somebody is showing you compassion. It could be a water sign. Okay. What are we getting here for the Wheel of Fortune, for the environment around Aries here? What are we getting here for the Wheel of Fortune? The Knight of Coins. So this is a good offer. This is a stable offer. It's Taurus energy. So a lot of people say, oh, it's slow moving. It's very slow. Not necessarily. So the Knight of Coin is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's stable and grounded and real. It's not an idea or a fantasy. What is this Page of Cups? Wow. I don't know what you guys are getting, but this is about wealth. I mean, it's more than sufficient. This is abundance. Okay, a long-term commitment perhaps. What is Ace of Swords here? What is Ace of Swords? It seems like the underlying energy of the whole reading is that you will get information. Okay. Wow. There may have been something that you've been dealing with that's been very depressing or sad, distressing. You're going to get some wisdom. Someone's going to share wisdom with you, insight. The Hermit can be Virgo, but it represents a scholar or a prophet, a spiritual person, someone who has a lot of spiritual wisdom or life experience. Somebody's, expressing to you life experience. Could be a Virgo too. Aries, you come up as the king of the coins. I think you're going, I don't know, like, I don't want to say rags to riches. What's Aries going through here? What's Aries going through? Wow, this is crazy. So we got a Knight of Cups. It came up, there's a death. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Okay. This is something you weren't aware of. Moon and... This is something very mysterious, hidden in the dark. Fire sign energy. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's bringing you this news or this information. Magician. Something is being manifested, coordinated, put together. Fixed, started, restored. Wow, I got the Emperor. It did come out with the Hanging Man, but I wanted to see, well, what has been stuck? Something that was stuck or not moving ahead, moves ahead. So you're given this Ace of Coin with the Judgment. There's a rebirth, a decision is made to give you this Ace of Coin. So what is the Ace of Coin here? Again, it really wants to say that, like, you don't have the information about this. Like, you don't have this information. Or you'll have to make a choice. Show us the cards. Okay, there's something here about, something that was quite sad. It's obviously something you overcame. What is Five of Cups? Why is this here? Five of Wands. There was some kind of conflict or problem. This is now changing. Very good. Wow, there's a partnership or harmony coming in here. Okay. What do we have here for the King of Pentacles, Aries? Okay, you're getting the Knight of Coin. Okay. What's the outcome of the Knight of Coin? Show us Knight of Coin. Three of Coin. Okay, it could be a collaborative effort. Three of Coin. You could be working with people on a project. What is Knight of Coin and Queen of Water? What is Knight of Coin and Queen of Water? Okay, it's wanting to show Two of Coin, needing to manage your resources or make a decision. Nine of Coin, independence, independently wealthy. Could be somebody who come towards you with a job offer. What is this King of Swords here? What is the King of Swords? Okay, show us the King of Swords. Show us the King of Swords. Okay, this is huge. So Tower, it's unexpected. Six of Coin, Sun, Eight of Coin. This could definitely be a new job or something regarding labor or study. Income. Wow, justice is here. Justice being served. Just a decision being made. A friend helping you out. It looks like you were carrying some heavy burdens. There may have been no response from someone. There may have been multiple people involved in a decision. Okay. I'm going to pull some of these cards from what I created, these little flashcards. What is this situation here for Aries? Show us the situation for Aries. I need to have more so they don't. There we go. Okay. I got here, I am the light of the world. So if you're walking in the light and you're staying in the light, positive energy, optimism, hope, love thy neighbor, show brotherly love to people, walking away from anger, hatred, jealousy, walking away from those energies and towards, you know, peace. Okay. Okay, this one just flipped out. God can do any miracle. So I got that. All right. Well, Aries, this does look like a divine situation. I'm going to pull one more for that rebirth. What is the Judgment and Ace of Coin about? There it is. Seven of Cups. So you'll have a choice you have to make. Okay. Ooh. Some of you, it's going to pay more money. Eight of Cups and the Empress. Like you may be... Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here for you, Aries. I could even pull one more from... I feel like if you have the temple path in Jesus, like there's nothing else that pretty much is going to compare. A man holding a coin. Multiple doors are opening. And a woman holding a coin. That's interesting. All right, Aries, thank you for tuning into your daily read. I know this is a little longer than usual, but thank you so much and take care.